What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As promised, here I am with my deck build for 3 of the new Legacy of the Crystal Beast structure decks. If you just pick up 3 of the deck, you can throw this exact deck together if you'd like. I won't go so far as to say this is some hyper-competitive deck, but it is very fun. I do love Crystal Beast. So I do have these awesome Rainbow Dragon sleeves I got years ago, and I think I only have 6 of them I got from somebody, so that's perfect for this extra deck, as we are just running 3 of each of the fusions that it comes with. So that will be 3 of the Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, and then of course 3 of the Rainbow Overdragon. Of course, you know, we don't have any other extra deck options if we're just using 3 of this deck, so you might as well just fill it up with those. So starting us off, we of course have Rainbow Dragon. I'm just going to play 1 of him. I kind of wanted to play 2, but, you know, we have some ways to search him out, so I don't really think it's necessary anymore to have more than 1. And he is, you know, just your big boss monster that you can get out pretty easily. And then we're going to be playing 2 of the Crystal Beast version of Rainbow Dragon. This guy is awesome. He is one of the ways that you actually can search out the Rainbow Dragon. And, you know, he counts as a Crystal Beast, so that gives us an 8th name, which makes it a little bit easier to get out the Rainbow Dragon. Then, of course, we are going to be playing 3 of the Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. This is hands down the best Crystal Beast monster, even to this day. I mean, just being able to summon him and bring out another one as a spell or trap card, you know, it really gets your deck moving and sets up your plays and everything, and makes it a lot quicker and easier to get to your Rainbow Dragon. And then we're just going to be playing 1 of each of the other ones. So we've got 1 Ruby Carbuncle, we've got 1 Amber Mammoth, we've got 1 Topaz Tiger, we've got 1 Cobalt Eagle, we've got 1 Amethyst Cat, and we've got 1 Emerald Tortoise. So you really only need 1 of each of them. You know, and it's nice now that we have an 8th one, so if one of them does get banished or something, you know, it's not really the end of the world. You used to have to run at least kind of 2 of most of them, just in case. But yeah, so it works out a lot better now that there's at least 8 names. We don't really have to play that many of them. They don't really do much, most of them. So then I wanted to play 1 of each of the, you know, pendulum monsters for the deck. Crystal Master has a really, really awesome effect where you contribute a way to search for a crystal card, and then you have the Crystal Keeper, which is kind of like a hand trap. You can discard him to like increase the attack of one of your Crystal Beasts, which is really, really useful for the Rainbow Dragon, because if I remember correctly, it increases by its own attack points. Yeah, it becomes double its original attack and defense, so that Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon becomes a 6,000, which is pretty nuts. Then, of course, you got to play the amazing hand traps that this deck comes with. So we just got 3 Ash Blossoms, and then we've just got 3 of the Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, just because they're very useful in most situations. Then I also wanted to run 2 of the Ancient City Rainbow Ruins for our spells. That does it for the monsters. So I really like the Rainbow Ruins. It's a really, really good field spell, and it just does a lot. You know, the more Crystal Beasts you have, the more crazy effects it can do. You want to get up to at least 3 so you can negate something, but with 4 you can also draw a card. So really, really good effects there. Then, of course, we've got 3 of the Rainbow Bridge. This can just search for any crystal spell or trap card. This thing is absolutely nuts. It really just, you know, you search for something like our next card, 3 of Crystal Bond, and then this can search for another Crystal Beast monster, as well as placing one in your spell and trap zone. So basically, all you have to do is get to your Rainbow Bridge, get you your Crystal Bond, use Crystal Bond to search for Sapphire Pegasus, and play any of the other ones in your Spell and Trap Zone, summon Sapphire Pegasus, get a second one to your Spell and Trap Zone, and boom, you're all set up and good to go. Because then we've got rare value, and I'm playing 3 rare values. As long as you have 2 Crystal Beasts in your Spell and Trap Zone, your opponent chooses one of them to destroy, and you get to draw 2 cards. So it's kind of like a Pot of Greed, as long as you have 2 in your Spell and Trap guard zone. And then we have the Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. This is a really, really powerful continuous spell card. It lets you bounce things back to the hand, as well as itself, which is really nice. I like that it bounces itself back to the hand to do that, because that way it's not, you know, taking up too much space. You know, Crystal Beasts like to go back to the spell and trap card zone as they're destroyed, so you don't really want to have too many cards sitting back there. And then I've got just some one-ofs, one Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates, one Crystal Beacon. This is really just to special summon out our Ruby Carbuncle, so she can special summon out all the rest of our crystallized Crystal Beasts. And then one Crystal Abundance, because this card just literally wins you the game if you get it off. You do have to have 4 in your spell and trap card zone. Not really too hard to pull that off, I don't think. And then, you know, this is easily searchable off of Rainbow Bridge. And then you just play that and you basically win because it wipes the whole field and you special summon out all of your Crystal Beasts, and yeah, fun times. And then last but not least, our only trap card, I'm running 3 Crystal Miracle. This thing is basically just a Solemn Judgment. You just negate anything, and it has an effect as well in the graveyard, which is really nice bonus to have. And its only cost is that you have to destroy a Crystal Beast card you control. So that could be a monster, that could be a spell Crystal Beast. It doesn't really matter. You just pop one of those away and negate anything. Super useful. So yeah, this is my deck list. Like I said, pretty fun. Just run back through that again for you. I personally like this style for Crystal Beasts, mostly spell cards, and of course some, you know, useful monsters there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if you have any more questions about it in the comments. Leave a like if you like this deck, or of course just let me know what kind of deck you're playing, because I'd love to see what other kind of decks people make out of the Crystal Beast. You know, there's a lot of different ways you could build it nowadays. I'm admittedly more old school, I think, with my style of Crystal Beast deck, but I think it still works pretty well. I'm actually really surprised how much you know, extra power this structure deck has put into a Crystal Beast deck. It's pretty nuts. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.